The 54-game marathon of the Elite League season begins today for the Sheffield Steelers as they take on the Dundee Stars. Sheffield have won 14 of the last 15 against the Stars, but this Dundee side has already beaten Belfast twice and sit top of their cup group. Aaron Fox brings Matt Greenfield back in to replace Eamon McAdam. The rest of the squad is unchanged, so no place for Nick Seitz. Mark Lefebvre is without Ben Arnquist and chooses Emil Kruse to start in goal. Drops his shoulders and comes back to the bench. He was frustrated. He wanted the Steelers to find a way to get it to him quickly. Here's Harper moving in front. Oh, and there's a big collision between Harper and Kruse, and that's going to be a penalty. There's a slash coming in here. And we're going to get our first minor penalty of the game. It's going to go against Dundee. It's Harper driving hard towards the goal, and it's Ingles who slammed the stick into Harper, who then just couldn't stop his momentum. If Balmas had followed that in, I'm not sure it would have counted. The penalty certainly does. Pooh, the other member of this second power play unit. Southorn. Tate trying to feed it net front, and the Stars got a stick in the lane. Dowd trying to get it back towards Southorn. He can blast them from here, and he does just that. From an overtime winner in Guildford to the first home goal of the league season, Jordan Southorn is on the scoreboard again for the Sheffield Steelers. 5-on-4 power play goal. And the Steelers will feel that they deserve the lead. They've had most of the play and most of the chances. Oh, nice little touch through the legs of Schoonbert from Robert Dowd. Usula. Steelers have got 4 in this attack. Oh, and the puck was into the skates of Kelly, and now the Steelers have got to rush back. So it's a 4-on-2 for the Stars the other way. They play the drop pass, and Greenfield makes the save, and it's loose at the side of the goal for the finish from McBean. The Stars get it levelled up as the game got wide open. And a 4-on-2 rush one way was followed by a 4-on-2 the other. And it's McBean positioned at the side of the net that found the puck and knocked it home. First goal of the season for the young Stars forward. And we are all level. Steelers can't get it to the net front. Now they'll have to retreat as it's brought forward by Keanu Yamamoto. Schoonbird under pressure. He's knocked down. Gets back up for another go. Shoulder to shoulder with Tremblay and loses out. Here is Tremblay, and there's the touch from Tansey in front. The Steelers retake the lead. Not quite a Tansey smash, but the close range finish to re-establish the Steelers lead. That's got the crowd going again. And Kevin Tansey has his first of the season. An excellent 16 last time out. He's off and running for the 25-26 season. Balmas has been tripped. Steelers power play incoming. And the penalty coming in on Griffin Luce. 2-minute tripping minor. Steelers onto the power play for the second time. Steelers have it from the face-off. Southorn. Switch to the far side. The Steelers drive it in, try the backhand shovel, and he gets through. It's the net front battling provided by Jasper. It's a real fight out front, and he was able to get his stick onto it first. And the Steelers 2 for 2 on the power play now, and 2 in front of the Dundee Stars. And Jasper's having quite a night. 2 assists, and now a goal. To get himself back onto his skates. Never easy going net front on a power play. And that's where so many goals are scored from. Waited for the time to be right and found Spencer Nass. Thrown forward and tipped and saved by Greenfield on the redirect. Fired in from range, off target. That one has got past Moore. He's trying to hold up Harper, and he's done so. He can't do that because he hasn't got the puck. That's interference. Puck had long gone. Moore was not turning around and trying to chase the puck. His only intention was to try and stop Jasper. Stars know all about his threat, but that is not the legal way to deal with it. Gentile back to the point, kept in by Southorn. Gentile again. Down low for Balmas, who drags it out front and hits the back of the net, but not in a good way for the Steelers. Wasn't a lot of room to shoot at for Mitchell Balmas. Harper is net front, Southorn is deeper, and he's got time to line up another! He never scored for the Stars in his very short spell with them. He's now scored twice against them in one game. In off the bar for the Steelers' third power play goal of the game. Not sure how much the netminder saw of it. The screen was provided largely by two of his own players. Bowdens and D'Souza may have been partially in his eye line. They've got plenty of time left, minute and 6. Still remaining on the power play clock. Nass pushes it out, goes ahead, looks for a return. Stars don't go in this direction, and now there could be an opportunity for the Steelers, led by Balmas with Tate in support. Balmas, Tate, short-handed goal! Steelers special teams are on fire today. 3 power play goals and now a shorty. Ryan Tate's first Steelers goal. And Balmas put it on a plate for him. It's a classic short-handed counter by Balmas to Tate and to the back of the net for the Steelers' 5th goal. 41-57. And that, well, there's still a long way to go, but it will be a monumental effort for the Stars from here to get something from this game now. Cruiser was down to make the save. Spinning backhand pass was read and intercepted by the Stars. They had a couple of players ready to make that block. Doherty forward. Gentile through. Jasper. Stars either side of him. Gentile back to the point. Huttler, it's through! The Steelers are celebrating again. It was the long-range shot from Huttler. I'm not sure if it hit anything on the way through or not. Looked like it didn't. Maybe just a glance off Cruiser. And yet more frustration for the Stars netminder as the Steelers have their 6th. Fired in from the blue line. And Una Huttler is the latest Steelers defenseman to score in this one. Well, that's how you start a season. A 6-1 victory for the Sheffield Steelers will do just nicely for Aaron Fox and these home supporters. Two goals for Jordan Southorn. And he is the Steelers' man of the match tonight. The overtime hero in Guildford last weekend, and now he'll get to celebrate a Steelers home win The opening day of the league season has gone just about perfectly. It's a pretty short lap that Jordan Southorn is doing. And he can ride that stick all the way through centre ice and all the way back here tomorrow for a game against the Glasgow Clan. Steelers will go into that in joint top place in the standings. Day 1 of 54 has gone just the way Aaron Fox drew it up. A 6-1 victory for the Steelers over the Dundee Stars. Coach, probably couldn't have drawn up opening night to go any better.
Yeah, a lot of really positives tonight. Our special teams was outstanding. Penalty kill was 2 for 2 with a shorty. Power play was 3 for 3. 5-on-5, I thought we were very good all night. First period, I thought 1-0 was probably the worst that the scoreline could have been. Again, I was a little worried at that time because, you know, last week here on Saturday night, we created a lot of offense and couldn't find a way past Robson there. And tonight it looked very similar with creating a lot and just pucks weren't going in. Then the power play, you know, kind of takes over in the second period. And then, again, we were able to play 4 lines the majority of the night tonight. And we feel like if we can continually play 4 and play fast, we will be able to wear teams down. And in the third, I felt like that's what happened.
4 points tonight for Evan Jasper. His line in particular was really rolling.
Yeah, they were. They won us that Guildford game down in Guildford as well. After they went up 3-1, that line put on a clinic, and just the compete and effort from those 3 guys kind of set the tone last week, and it carried over into tonight. Him, Dowdy, and Trems there have been outstanding since we put them together. So that's one line right now that isn't going to get touched. And then 5-on-5, I still think we've got to figure out the other 2 lines, what's going to be best in those 2 lines. But you score 6 goals tonight, you get a few on the power play, one shorthanded. You're gonna like the way that game ended.
Coach, defeat for your team tonight. What are your immediate thoughts?
First 30 minutes I thought were really good road period. 30 minutes there, 1-1 game, and then we lose our guy in coverage on the back check, and they make it 2-1. And it's kind of downhill from there. I thought the second half of the game, they were all over us. Our special teams weren't very good tonight. They had 3 power play goals. We got scored on shorthanded. So that 5-on-5, we were okay for, like I said, for the first 30 minutes. But after that, it was all downhill from there.
What was it that made the difference on the special teams? 3 power play goals. What could your team have done differently, perhaps?
Well, you can't leave Southorn open at the top, obviously. So it's we collapsed down. We took away the bottom of the net there, but they found Southorn in the top of the slot there, and he got 2 goals on us. Another one, they just beat us to the net on the second one. So that's the difference. Special teams, we didn't capitalize on our opportunities when we had them. They scored a shorthanded goal themselves. So, basically it's 4-0 in the special teams department. That's the difference in the game.